Hello again, welcome back, and I'm doing my 41st video for 2 Point Campus. So, we finished off year one of Urban Bungle in the last video, and I've got to say that this level feels like it is flying by. There's a lot to do, and unlike other levels, you start off with 4 different courses in this one. So, uh, start off with 40 students as well, so it's just like you start off right out of the gate, you're going at 11. You have to make sure everything is done quickly, and you're given a fair amount of money to work with, but I did take out the loans and sort of did a bit of expanding in between year 1 and 2. So once the game loads, I'll show off what I've done. Alright, so here was the main area that you start with. You're given these 3 rooms and the computer room, so you have 4 different courses to go through. Oh, it looks like we have a bit of a queue for some of the phones. Let's put 1 or 2 more out. So let's put 1 here beside the bench and 1 here beside the garbage. So lots that they can do. So I am going to finish off that upgrade pretty soon. Okay, so the research project is getting there. So we're definitely going to get the first star by the end of year 1. Or the end of year 2, I mean. We've already finished year 1. I put in another virtual reality lab, virtual normality lab. I put in the robot hands. I have the other lectern set to upgrade. I put in the training one, and I set everybody that I needed to for training. So the thing I'm doing a little bit different in this is that I'm not bothering with some of the things like inspiration or the comic relief or anything like that. I'm basically sticking with the courses, and I've made it so that the teachers are able to teach 2 different things, because I think that might be a necessity in this course, but I am going to work on whichever one is first in the list a lot more. I just want to get them so that if we need another teacher, we have one available. The assistants are all set to be trained, so it's going to be library, first aid, and the pastor one. And some of them are upgrading a little bit more for the skills they already have. And then the janitors, mechanics, maintenance, and if I needed security, if not, then I'm just going to focus on those 2. But you don't really... I guess aerodynamics is probably one that's decent, but as far as the janitors go, happy thoughts, I don't know if that's really going to be a big benefit or not. Anyway, just a quick little recap there. I've taken out the 2 big loans, and I have repaid the smallest loans, so that's basically where we stand at the moment. If I can repay the $100,000 loan before long, then I'll do that. That way I deal with less interest. But that's everything that we have here. I got a library put in because they were requesting that. And since we have a library, let's up it to possibly 3 assistants if we need them. And everything is set to go. The campus is already at level 11, so that's really fast for a new course. It's just, I guess in this one, they know what you can do, and it's like, alright, just throw them into the water now and see if they can swim. So, 1 more upgrade, complete the School of Thought research project, and then we are done. And I've met all the requirements, so let's actually just fix that up a little bit. So I put, so 15 students. Can I get up to 16? Nope. So apply the changes. 15, I think probably the same. Yep. 15 is the max. For robotics, 15 as well. Yep. And for internet history, let's drop that down to 8, because 10 is not a great number for it. And 80% of applicants, so that's fine. They'll be learning a bit better. Alright, confirm that, and now we can begin on year 2. Oh wait, hang on. What is it they want now? Another science lab? Okay. Alright, so we have one little change that we have to make. Science lab. Let's see. That we can't extend. This... there's not a lot of room to really extend here. This kind of came out of nowhere. I thought that I had finished everything I needed to. So a science lab is going to take at least a 5x5. Can't put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I could put a science lab here and just do a small little change. So let's do that. Let's move a couple of these things out of the way. And get the air conditioning unit just over here. Let's just pause it so they're not walking around all cold. Okay, so just a few little adjustments and... Oops, why couldn't I put you there? Alright, so I just need to put you anywhere for the time being. And then we'll move you back later. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's make you that length. What is the problem here? Window? Okay, yeah, that should be big enough for the science room. Now quickly on pause, we'll get a science room put in here, and then put some of these items back in front of that door. Alright, so science lab. And good thing we do have enough. So let's go with a 5x5, which is the basic requirement, and I could always extend it to be a little bit longer if I need to, but right now we're going to stick with just the basic. Because that one kind of came out of nowhere, and I want to get year 2 started and just see what things we need to do. So let's line it up so it's somewhat of the center of the room. So there's good. Finish that. Let's get the 2 machines put over here. Whoops. The sign. And how are we doing as far as heating goes? So we're definitely going to need an air conditioner in here. There we go. And how is this one? Alright, so it's a bit hot here. Let's put this air conditioner here to hopefully get the maximum out. And let's put the hand sanitizer back. Oops. And now we are ready to begin the year. Alright, so everything is good now. Let's start the next year and set it to fastest speed. 98% of the students are unhealthy. Okay, well that's not good. Why are they unhealthy? Let's quickly see here. Let's check their health is, which one health is. There it is, the green heart. Okay. Says you, oh wait, you're a teacher. Okay, so let's focus on just the students. So, level 0 first. Oh, you're an assistant. So where are all the students? Here's one. Unhealthy, taking part in power lab. Hostile, shy, has an energy boost. So it's just healthiness that's low. We have a lot of vending machines around. The only thing we can do is maybe set them to stay outside more, as with a little bit of entertainment out there. So let's put something entertaining outside. Hot tub, can't fit that in there. Maybe over here. Nope, can't really fit the hot tub there too well. So here I can put a hot tub. It is too expensive though. So let's sell that. Well, you know what? If you guys are unhealthy, we do have a first aid office somewhere. Yeah, first aid office is right here. And geez, I didn't realize the students were all so unhealthy. Why are they all unhealthy? So entertainment's fine, hygiene's fine, drink is fine. The only thing I can think is just food and possibly getting outside more, but I guess they're all just staying indoors for some odd reason. Okay, well, I don't know. I will have to fix that problem soon. It's just, right now you guys are going to have to suffer a little bit while we work on that first star. So the dormitory rating is 96. Yep, the accommodation is fine there. And the accommodation is pretty good there. I can fit 58 students in this one. There's 58 set to go in. And then 35 there. Okay, so they want a waning moon. So I think we'll probably start putting some of the club items outside if we can. And let's put the waning moon there. So hopefully it gets them outside a bit more. Yeah, the problem is that I have... I think I focus more on the buildings than anything here. So that might come back and bite me a little bit later, but... The School of Thought... I don't know why it says... that it's at 0%. Maybe that was just because I exited the game, and there's been a little bit of a gap there. So maybe see... I don't have enough to copy the room yet. But maybe I need more medical offices. Maybe that's my problem. And I did hit the 11 of 10 items upgraded, so we don't need that one anymore. It's just a matter of getting the research. Monthly profit's good. Monthly profit's really good. Alright, so watch for the second star. It'd be something like, oh, get your students' health up to 98%. And it's like, screw you guys, come on. So they're working hard at the research. Right now there are classes going. And we are holding a B+ average at the moment. So this course is already up to a pretty good start. Can we get this paid? No, we want to get the loans paid off first. So we're almost at the end of September. Okay, so we cannot pay back the big loan just yet. We need at least 50,000 before we can take out the loan and get to that 50,000 or 100,000. And our campus leveled up to level 12. So I don't want to waste too much time upgrading everything yet. I probably should have stopped at just the 10 mark because you don't know what the second star is going to bring, and I just want to get the research done. So campus is level 12, which I already said that. We just need you guys to do the research a little bit quicker. So I could hire... Actually, let's get that loan paid off before the end of October. So take out the loan, repay that. Okay, we can actually just repay both of them. And then if we need a little bit more, we can take it out. But we are still getting a little bit of income, and we are just waiting on the teachers to do this. So right now, we have a few items that we can still upgrade. Actually, quite a few items we can still upgrade. So upgrading, I don't think is going to be an issue in this place. We have some janitors going for training. And how is the current health? So let's check that again. See if it's gotten any better. So it looks like... Okay, I guess it was just... I don't know. It doesn't look like the health is too bad now in comparison, but there's quite a few that's... Their happiness is down. So it looks like healthiness is just really bad in this level. So I probably should have put a few vending machines in. And I guess I can do that now. So let's put in a couple vending machines. Let's get in hot dog. That's of course healthy. Or we can put in the veggie one. So let's put in the veggie one and put it... So we want enough room so that they can line up. Can it fit here? Yes, it can. The only problem is that I don't think the teachers could fit in there. Yeah, I guess they can. Okay, so we got that and a smoothie. Alright, so this one is not fitting in. So maybe if we move these over a little bit, then I can fit that in properly. And then I can move them back if I need to. Alright, so we have the... So let's put it like this. And that's lined up nicely. And now let's just move these down a little bit so that the teacher doesn't have any problems getting in. And then we'll hire one more assistant. Can we hire an assistant? Yes, we can. Alright, so we have people that have the hearts, but has blind blindness. Squeaky clean and rapid. Alright, let's get you in here. So let's get you selling food and drink, and let's see if we can get one more. So you're not that good, and I don't really want one with just the... That's maybe a marketer, except... Alright, let's get a marketer in too. We may eventually need marketing, but hopefully this helps with the students' health. So all we need right now is just the research to finish, and we have 2 teachers in there currently working at it, and potentially 3 can fit in there. It's just we only have 2 working right now. Nice little drink of tea. Alright. So 3 students are unhappy and refusing to pay their fees. What do you guys want? So you want send to pastor care and private tuition. Okay, so there's 1. I guess we'll have to go into students and just check for that weird little sad face. And I don't see anybody else with it by the looks of it, so Yeah, it's one thing that I kind of dislike about this, that I don't really know which ones are the sad ones. Maybe if I organize it by happiness. So, happiness. Okay, maybe these ones are all... Okay, they're all bored. So let's put in some more entertainment items. I thought I had quite a few entertainment items in, but I guess not. So let's quickly check where they need more entertainments. Let's see, entertainments. So we have the phones all around. Let's get in maybe a couple bookcases because they're 750. Whoops, I don't like the location of that one. And then just reselect it with control while holding that and then put that down. Let's get another bookcase here, another one here. So I think the problem is that we're starting off with so many students that the normal amount of entertainment I put in is just not cutting it for this level. So let's put in a few more bookcases, and then we'll put some of the wizarding ones outside, the broomsticks, and can we fit any in here? Yes, we can fit some here. So it looks like this is the building that they're finding the most boring. So let's get some more entertainment in. And can't fit one there. Can I fit one here? Yes. And kind of running out of wall space here. Okay, what else should we put in? So maybe a couple 5,000 for a gaming one. And it cannot go outside, so let's put it right here. And can we fit in another one somewhere around here? Yep. Okay, let's line that up about the middle. Just along the line. There we go. Okay, so that should help with their entertainment. And I think I put in enough kiosks to make it so that they're not bored. We have plenty of phones around. Let's get rid of one or two of the phones. One there, and let's get rid of this one here. Or just move it over. And then we can fit in a little bit more entertainment. So let's put in a fortune table. Okay, fortune table, and put one more fortune table right here beside the crazy taxi, and that should help with that. And let's put in maybe a couple video games. So I've deleted the one that was right here and right here. There we go. Alright, so let's see if that helps with our entertainments. It gets them doing stuff. Boy, this is a very busy hallway, so I definitely need to work on getting this campus extended out a fair bit. Alright, so what is it that you're all moody about? Let's send you to all three. Let's copy. Shoot. We don't have enough to copy unless we take out some loans. So let's do that quickly. Let's copy some of these pastor and other rooms and just start making use of this big building over here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. I could go 6, 7. So let's put that one there. Let's put another medical office next to it, and I might move the other science lab over here and just start extending here as well. But we definitely need more pastor's offices and we need more assistants. So is this one any good? Nope, this one has all the negative stats you can get. This one has a couple negative stats. That one we don't need, and this one, nope, no good either. And let's get one more janitor put in. This one's level 5, so it is a bit more expensive, but level 5 maintenance, you can't argue with that. Let's get you going and get the money flowing in. Alright, so there's a bit of a lineup now for the kiosks. Let's see, is there any room for another one? Like I said, I could start making use of this area over here now. So let's get in another drink kiosk, because that's what they need. And let's put it close to the door. And let's put in a hot dog kiosk on the other side. Okay, so we are definitely going to need some more assistance to get this going. And we are just waiting on the research to hurry up and finish. So, come on guys, you only gained 600 points in like a month. So, okay, so he did fix the machine. I guess it was kind of having a bit of a problem. And how is the heat? So I did forget to put in any air conditioners over here, so I might as well do that now. And I think the best bet is to put them somewhat away from just the outside walls, because it just means that it's going to reach more area. And they're not using the whole one, but let's put a couple around, and then we can always just sell these off later. And just make it so that when they enter this room, they're not sweltering and I get the little overheated notifications. So it seems like a little bit overkill, but we have our heat problem taken care of. Cure 3 medical issues, so we are going to need some more medics in. And eventually I'm going to move this library over. Private tutor, staff room. Okay, so all we need is just the research. So let's see about hiring one more teacher, even though we already have quite a few. Bin blindness, we can cancel you. Weak bladder and rapid, nope. Scientography teacher, yes, we will take you and put you in research. So just hurry up and get that research done. Good tea. Tetley, they should be a sponsor for this show. You keep seeing me drink tea. If you're ever unsure, that's the brand, Tetley. Tata is good too. I think it's exactly the same process for making it. But that's not really all that important. Back to the game. But the important thing to take from that is that I'm looking for sponsors by any major companies. Not really. Just enjoying this fun game for now. So hurry up and speed up and finish that research, and then we will have the first star done and we can see what we need for the second. So I should probably repay some of those loans. Let's get those repaid. I probably could have done that sooner and avoided the interest, but we still have 600,000. We have a lot of requests. So flat flower planter, I can put one of you in, but where to put you? Let's put it slightly between those. Park bench, okay, we can put one of those in. Put it here. Alright, so ramen kiosk, yep, we can fit that over here. So I probably should have put one of those in sooner. Ramen kiosk. They do want a student lounge party, so I could have put in... I guess I don't have a student lounge. Maybe that's why the students are so annoyed. Alright, so posh painting. Yeah, we can put one of those in. That can fit along any wall. So, a lot of posters and circuits and requests. I guess that's what makes this level a bit more challenging. You're going to have to build up quickly and then get everything going. So let's get that circuit board put in. Oops. And horror, sci-fi. So we can actually do those without any additional problems there. So let's put that in, and let's put in the horror film, and that takes care of those little issues. So we need a student lounge. I swear I just put in a posh painting. I guess you guys wanted to. So maybe you wanted in this room. That's why I went over it. And honor rollers. So student union and student lounge. Alright, so let's quickly get a student lounge built. And for that one, we are actually just going to pick this room up, move it over to the other hallway, and then put it down, and put it down where? So I want it here. So if I put it here, that leaves 3 spaces to work with. And okay, so let's put it there. Let's extend the room out a full little bit there, and then I can just do a couple little changes there. Move this closer to the center. Okay, what is the problem here? So let's get you put evenly there. Sell those items. And now we need a student lounge. So student lounge, student lounge, student lounge. It's all the way up at the top, of course. Alright, so it's not going to be a huge student lounge, but it's going to be big enough that they can easily fit in, and then I'll just have to move that item out of the way. Let's get you put in, maybe a nice little table, and put you close to the center. So we want a fridge, microwave, and food. And for this one, we're going to go with white. So we want sink, and we're going to put the sink there. We're going to put the fridge. Let's pick a different color fridge. Is there white? Yep, whitish gray. And then a bench, put that in. And let's line you up like that. And that's where the microwave is going to go, right next to that. So there we go, and white. And so we have a microwave, we have a table, we have a fridge, we have a sink. That should help with the hygiene. Let's get in a quick little crazy taxi because it adds a lot of entertainment value. An air conditioner, and let's put it pretty close to the table, but enough that they have room to move in. Bookcase or two. Yeah, the only problem is that I'm probably going to have to put a couple of these around just because with 40 students, they're going to fill this place up quickly. Okay, so that's good enough for the first student lounge. No, we don't want to sell the hand sanitizer. We want to put the hand sanitizer right there. And let's see about getting in a student union while we're here. So student union. And we're also going to need another bathroom here, so we don't want to spend all of our money. Okay, so we have 34,000 to work with. Can we fit in a stage? Yes, we can. And the stage will go here. So now we are getting pretty close to being broke. I think I took out the 2 loans already, but I'll check again in a second. Okay, why can't I put in the bar? Okay, I want to take out loans. No, I don't want to delete that. Alright, so let's cancel the stage for now. Okay, so now we can put in the bar. And we'll put the stage back in afterwards. Let's put the table in a bit better location. So one here, and copy it and put one there, and one here. So we have lots of tables. We're going to put a stage in a minute. No, we don't want to. There we go. That fixed that air conditioning problem. Now, do I have all the loans out? Nope. Alright, so let's get stage put in. Yeah, this level is definitely a lot more hectic, but I think I like that more. Because every other one, you've kind of started off just going slow right off the beginning. And this one, you're just thrown in with like a bunch of classes, 40 students, and it's just like, fix the problem. And we're like, okay, we're on it, dude. Okay, so we have the dance floor. Let's put in a couple couches, just because couches for friendships. And put it right beside the air conditioning. Now, let's see, how are we doing for the heat? Another air conditioner over here. And can it fit right there? Yes. And then we'll move this down here. Alright, so that takes care of my student union. I have a student union. I have a student lounge now. Bathroom. That's what we needed. Bathroom. Bathroom. Let's copy and paste this. So yeah, right now the bathrooms are your very basic bathroom without even the golden toilets. So I normally don't like that, but we're kind of in a bit of a crunch time here. So actually, let's remove the building a little bit here. And if we move it like this, then we'll put the bathroom... Actually, I don't want to put the bathroom too close there. I'm thinking maybe just a cheap staff lounge. So we'll put one of those in, staff room. And 4x2. It's just a little one for them to come and unwind a little bit. Let's put in just your basic couch. And maybe some food and drink. And food, drink, garbage bin right in the corner there, hand sanitizer, and hand sanitizer outside the bathroom, outside here as well. And then we'll put in a couple benches around in a few minutes. Did I put in an air conditioner? No. Okay, so what is the error here? Yep, so whatever was invalid. I think it was window or something. Okay, so now let's clear the temperature. That looks pretty good, I think. There's nothing that's really missing. I am going to need some more staff pretty soon. So do I have any more assistants? Dry mouth and squeaky clean. Let's get rid of you. Let's check you. Maybe I should have hired him. Ooh, this one has squeaky clean and rapid. So let's get you in, working hard. And we still haven't finished off the research yet. How far are they away from getting the research? But we can continue on. We're starting to get requests. So honor rollers, 7,000. Bit expensive, but just book it. And what else? Student lounge party. All right, let's get their happiness up a little bit because I think that's what's causing them to be so unhealthy. And they want a dance floor, so we'll put the dance floor right here in front of the window. Hey, what window? There's no window there. Not for long. So put a window right there. And actually, I don't like that location. So there. And we'll put the dance floor between the two windows because the people dancing are obviously bashful. They don't want to be stared at by just everybody. They have a backstory. Boy, a lot of requests. Okay, 2-player gaming table. Alright, well we can fit that in. And what else? Hydroponic. Hydrangea planter. I don't think I've even... I guess I have unlocked that. Alright, so let's put a couple of those around because they're fairly cheap. 1, 2... maybe a couple over here. In front of this little area. And that looks good, that looks good, and then some near the main building. So let's put one beside this plant, one over here, and one here. So you guys have your hydrangea planters. Boy, that's a lot of students. It feels like it's busier than some of the other levels. Holy crap, you guys have a lot of requests. Okay, so one person is bored and planning on leaving. And records cubicle. Okay, we can afford to put that in. And let's put it right there. And analog monitor. Alright, we can put that in. We might eventually get rid of one of these analog computers and put in a digital one. And a science shelf. Alright, we can do that. So, boy, they really don't want you having any money at all. They want you to constantly be paying off the loans. Okay, and another request. Another 2-player arcade table? Okay, and this one they want in the student lounge. So we can swing that. Alright, so the people here do have a party going. Let's actually put in another door. Just so that they can enter from both ways and not get all clustered. Alright, so we have one door in each corner. And the other one's by the dance hall. So there we go. Alright, so get on it, guys. So maybe some benches around too, because they're kind of just standing around. So a couple quick benches put in. And maybe a table or two. There we go. Maybe 3. And they don't have any food here either, so let's put in a little watering thing. And maybe a couple food ones. So we have the kiosks outside, but let's put the vending machines on the inside. So we'll start by putting them near the corner where they can access them easier. So food, food, drink, drink. There we go. And a couple garbages, just so that they don't drop stuff all over the floor. Alright, there we go. And I have 39,000. So before I continue, I'm just going to put my little rug binge here. So I like red. Let's go and put the carpets in front of every door just to get the attractiveness level up. Doesn't fit in any of those. Doesn't fit in the student lounge area. And let's see, one over here too. And then I like putting the big one in front of the door. So we have 1, 2 doors. And that's 3 doors. Okay, so now let's quickly do the other buildings and then we'll just continue on with the game. Because I've delayed enough. Alright, so 2 rugs there and a couple more here. Even though in the menu there it looks like it's the gray rug, whichever one you select, if there's options, that's the one it picks. Okay, and put one on the other side of this one. So some of the rooms you can fit the carpet on both sides of the doors. It's just an easy way to make it look a little bit fancier without a lot of effort. Alright, so let's put this carpet in here, and there we go. And it doesn't fit in the marketing, it does fit in the library, not in the rocket room, not in the area here. And did I put one in the student lounge? Nope. And then just the main building. And sorry this one's taken so long, it's just make sure everything looks fairly nice. And then the students' happiness will probably go up a lot. Because these rugs, even though they're pretty cheap and they don't really hinder movement, they really add a lot to the area here. So can't put it in the two rooms there, the lecture halls, but I can put it in front of some of these. So we got it there, and there was one door that I missed, I think. Maybe not. There's good. Here, can it go? Yep, it can go in front for the private tutor, and we are just about done. And then just the big ones in front of the doors, like I said. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, so that is it. That's all I have to do for the carpets now, and here we go. Back to the game. I should have done that in the off year instead of making you sit through all that. But live and learn. Live and learn. Campus level is already level 15. So I think for the next year I'm going to have to upgrade a fair bit. We are almost at the first star though. Once the first star is done, I have a second goal to start working on. Okay, so they have a bit of a queue for which one. Let's see. How about duplicating these? 1, 2, and you know what? I don't like them there so much. Let's put them on this side, because I don't want them too close to the bookcase there. Otherwise, that's going to create a bit of a cluster. Okay, why won't you fit in right? Okay, maybe put you down a tiny bit. There we go. Now the students can get in nicely. And let's move the big one to the corner. That's just going to prevent any further clustering, and then add one more case like that. There we go. Yes, 1 star. It took you guys long enough, so we got the windsock picture. And 10,000 sims, 100 kudosh. Alright, so for 2 stars, we need to get the attractiveness rating up. The campus is level 18. I think we're going to hit at least level 16 by the end of this year. Monthly profit of 60,000. We are actually getting pretty close. Can we pay off any of the loans? So I think attractiveness level I'm pretty much going to take care of maybe over the summer break. Let's repay the big loan. There we go. And let's just see about another research project. So anything here that is really needed to upgrade any items? Nope, so let's look for the highest money one. So 25,000, 10, 10, 50,000. Let's go with that. Get those teachers working on something. Although now that the research project is done, I don't think I really need the research room very much. Let's get the... Oh, we have another request for an Android poster. So we're going to put that in, and that goes in the robotics room, I guess. Yeah, some of these I'm certainly going to have to kind of create some room to expand, because... or just kind of move them over to the other building and make one building robotics, one building the science. So science and robotics, I guess, can go together. And then the internet history and the virtual normality can go together. Alright, so that's enough Android posters. They're all over the place. That should help with the attractiveness a fair bit. And the attractiveness is not bad. Those carpets, like I said, really make a big difference. I mean, you can see that it's already going up a fair bit, but not enough. So you have to fill that up with pictures and a bunch of other stuff, and then get the campus level up. So I think if we hit level 16, which it looks like we're not that close, but we're also not that far either. well, actually we're about 25% maybe, but the campus level kind of shoots up. I mean, I started off at campus level 12 and got up to 15 here, and there's just so many bloody students that, of course, it's going to happen fairly quickly. Okay, do we have any librarians in here? I don't think we have any librarians. Do we have any to hire? We have one that's a kind of a drain on society there. Bottomless pits. Nope, let's see here. Gross. So all of our assistants are pretty scummy. And let's just, well, we do have one that's marketing. The only problem is I don't think we're really going to have any need for marketing. I mean, we have 4 classes going, but he does have good skills. Nah, let's just not waste it on marketing. So, assistants. We don't have any assistants. We could use another maintenance person, but we don't need any more teachers. Alright, so we're just going to finish out this year. We're already at a B+. The students are doing pretty good. We need 30 level 13 students. And yeah, we haven't wasted so much time that we have a bunch of 13 that we aren't even using for the count. So that's good. Alright, so you want to leave? Well, you're not leaving. You're going to get your grades up and you'll stay here till the end, damn it. I think there's an achievement to have so many students drop out. Probably not something that they should put in the game. It's like, hey, you failed your students. You get an achievement. But they have it in the game. Alright, so our virtual normality guys are waiting a fair bit. I don't know why the wait time is so long. I don't want to make the room so big that I have to put 2 of these in, but maybe if I put in some other things for them to do. So you can put in a desk, you can put in a chair. Maybe that will help. Let's see here. Okay, chair, and can I fit in another chair? Yep. And then these headsets, I don't want to put too many in because I don't know if they really help with the students much, but let's see if having the chairs helps at all. Nope, doesn't help. They're still waiting for the big machine. Maybe if I upgrade the machine. There we go. And that should help get our campus level up. I mean, alright, we went from being at like maybe 10 to 25% of level 15 up to nearly 16. So we'll definitely hit 16 by the end of the year at this rate. And what else can we do? So the profit is going up. By next year, we'll probably see another big increase with all the extra students coming in. And I'm probably going to have to put in another dorm because you can already see that this one has 35 students. This one has 58. Although they are both at full, or they're not at full accommodations because you can see 100% accommodation rating, 100% accommodation rating. So everybody that's on campus currently has a bed. Alright, no requests. Jasmine reports. So we didn't, apparently we didn't do as well in the inspection there. And we got more students, so we're just upgrading everything. We're only in year 2 and we already got our first star. We are not too far from the second star, really. I mean, let's see. We got that. So our students, we have some level 12 students and they're only in year 2 of a 3-year course. So in year 3, we're going to just kind of see this explode. We don't have to wait for them to graduate. It's just, man, we have a lot of students. So we're definitely going to have to put in some more rooms. And yeah, there's not really a lot I can do unless I make the room so big that I put in another one of these devices. But they can suffer a little bit right now. They can wait. It builds character. Alright, so we are level campus, level 16. As far as loans go, repay that balance before we hit the end of the month. And we are at 57,000, so if we actually take out both loans, we can repay the big one. And then we just have to worry about getting these other loans repaid by the end of the month. So our attractiveness level will probably go a fair bit over the summer. And between this video and the next, I'll put a lot of posters and everything around. It's just, I don't want to waste the video so much time in the video just Oh, look, I put a poster here, put a poster here, put a poster here. It's kind of uninteresting to me. Alright, so the year is ended. I'm gonna have to make some major improvements by the end, by the look of it. I have 50 course points, so I need another lecture theater, robo construction, VR lab, internet history teacher. So, I mean, that's already going to get us pretty close to the next level. Alright, so we had no expulsions, no dropouts, and no failures. Excellent. We only got 2 awards though. Cutting edge campus. So even though it seems like it's really hectic, we're cutting edge. Alright, so to close out this video, I'm going to hire the 2 teachers, see where that takes us as far as the level goes. So I need an internet history and a robotics teacher. Are there any good ones? So robotics, lollygagger and weak flatter, gross. That's a good one. So we got our robotics teacher, and we need an internet history teacher now. So internet history is the mouse, iron bladder, and squeaky clean. So there we go. And let's set it up so that we have our people set to train for the next year. We're going to start with teachers, so let's get some of these virtual normality ones up. All the guys that are at level 1, let's start upgrading them first. Because it is, well, it's a little bit expensive to upgrade from level 1 to 2. But that's fine. It ends up being worth it because 10% for each teaching skill, it sure beats 5% for some skills. Alright, so the teachers are all set to upgrade. Let's decide on a course. So I have everything except for internet history leveled up. Now I can pick 2 of these, or I can go 1 and then 1. Let's go with robotics and scientography. And we are taking in 24 students, that's the perfect number, and 20 students, not so perfect. So let's drop you down to 16, and 15, let's drop you down to 8. Yeah, the main reason I'm dropping it down to 8 here is just because there are so many students that I think I'm basically reaching the limit. So 16, apply those changes. So hopefully that is a little bit better. So that's 8, and 16 is 24, and 16, 32, 40, and then 8 more, 48. So 48 students coming in 1 year. I am definitely going to have to add another dormitory, and I'm going to turn this into another area, and then can I take out, how many loans can I take out? So take out the big loan, and then do that little cheese there, so I got a little bit more. And yep. So I have a bit of building to do before year 2, or before year 3. So I'm going to call it a night for here, and then I'll pick it up tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.